Hello everybody. Oh, we have got a cracker of a skincare show today because we are looking at tools and I have so many on my desk that I'm going to share with you. Some of them are to use, A-E-I-L-U. Really, I'd rather do it that way. And some of them are things that I've used for years and I really love and I rate and I think they work. So I'm going to give you my experience, so I'm just looking for one other thing on my desk. But tools are something that are this extension of skincare. If you are a budget skincare purchaser, I would say just use your hands. So I'd rather, instead of spending even £6.90, I wouldn't say get the lifting bandage. But let me take you through this Amazon phenomena. £6.99, and you put it under your chin like this. And you put it over your head. I look like a chipmunk, so it's meant to just position it. There, it's beautifully positioned. Her ears somehow poking out. Mine aren't. I don't think you need your ears to poke out. It's not a look. But what it says it would do for you is staggering for £6.99. Lifting bandage, instant face lifting. I feel it already. No saggy skin and young look. I agree, but would I walk around like this all day? No. At the back, it says directions for use, very, very boring, but it's made of polyester and spandex. Do not use if irritation occurs and keep out of the reach of children. It is this and more, so much more. It is a reusable V-line lifting bandage. It's an intensive anti-aging agent. Anti-aging agent. Try and say that a few times. Used to remove the second chin. Remove! Like that, the second chin, yes, because it's covered. And saggy skin along with the facial contour. It can be successfully and effectively used at home with proven results. It is an alternative not only to expensive procedures in beauty salons, but also to surgical procedures. Wow. I tell you what, when I'm talking, it feels a bit like I've talked all day. So I don't know, has anyone used this? That's what I would love to know. Has anyone been sucked in down the £6.99 road of the joy of Amazon pink face lifting bandage? Love to know your thoughts. I've only used it once, but I'm not going to recommend this one. There we go. And you take it off with such relief. Okay, those are the gimmicks, and there's quite a few gimmicks out there. Really, there is this little gimmick here, and this is advertised as, let me just get it for you, the lip exerciser mouth muscle tightener. This is £11.99 from Amazon. So you insert it into your mouth, and you repeat A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. Really, that's what it's saying you should do. A-E-I-O-U. Now, I'll tell you why this anti-works, okay? Just anti-works. You can see my teeth right there. I look like a horse. No. All right. A-E-I-O-U works so much better without this little friend. A TikTok phenomena. What hell? Let's stick with the mouth and go to this little baby. If you have lip lines and if you feel your mouth area really suffers from dryness and collagen lacking, etc., this could be good. But I've got a few caveats on that. Now, this is CurrentBody, and CurrentBody do lots of LED masks, all right? Like, this is not one of theirs, but like these kind of LED masks, which we're going to talk a lot about. And I'm now going to go into the LED mask way, just chat. But this is their one for the lips, and I'm just going to tell you how much it is as well first, because I've got everything here. Molly did lots of research for me. CurrentBody face, body and neck, no. CurrentBody skin radio frequency, no. CurrentBody lip, £49. You put it on, you hold it like this, and then you press right now. Okay, now what it says is there's 56 deep penetrating LED lights with 4 wavelengths, simply used for 3 minutes until the light goes off. Now, I don't use any LED mask for 3 minutes. So I'm dubious. So I used it last night for 9 minutes because I just thought, what does 3 minutes do? All the other ones are 20 minutes and I use them for 40 minutes. So the only thing that's weird as well is if you ever sucked on a dummy, and I can't remember that time in my life, it might be appealing. But then you wouldn't have had teeth unless your mother kept you with a dummy until after 2 years old. So it's weird. And I could work with this, but I'm spending my time holding it with my teeth, all right, because I can have it here, and then I don't feel it's close enough. Anyway, it's £49, and it's LED. But I'm afraid to say I think it's gimmicky. And I love CurrentBody, but I'm just going to say I think it's a bit gimmicky. Because then I can go on to a CurrentBody one that I use a lot. And I use this when I travel. And this is CurrentBody Face and Neck. There's one which is face and neck, which is 500 quid, but I know that the face one is like 200 and something. Now with these, they don't sell things to protect your eyes. And some people get nervous about whether they should be protecting their eyes. Now, I have not used this with eye protectors because it doesn't sell it with it. And also I feel that my eyes are looking outwards and you need to lie down for this one. There is another one that I used to use, which I liked because it went over my head as well. And so it meant that I could walk around, do exercises. And no, you know why? Because I've, the battery's gone. But when I use these, I use them consistently. I use them twice a week, at least, 3 times a week even, if I'm really going for it. And I will use them for twice the time that it suggests you should use them. Because LED is very good at regeneration of skin. It sort of stimulates collagen. And when I use them a lot, I do notice a difference in my skin. But if you're somebody who gets into a fad and then loves it and then isn't sure, then don't buy it because it's not worth the investment. You've got to be quite dedicated to your skincare routine to then want to do it. Now, lots of different people do these. There's another one I got here by Oliviere Wilson. And this one is really, is it any different when I look at it? And is the price marginal? There's probably about 8 or 10 brands that do these, but CurrentBody were one of the very first people, so I kind of trust them. And you can see how many little LED lights there are. Here, they are slightly bigger in size, but slightly fewer of them. So everyone does their own tweak. And this one, same again. And also, they've made the shape, the face shape slightly different. So when you put this on, do I feel I'm really getting it on the side a bit more? Maybe I do, because this is curved on the side, and does it cover the same area? Yeah, it goes in a tiny bit here. You know, there's just a bit more there, but she does have lights down there. So if you have a broader face, it might be face shape. If you have a broader face, I might say that Olivia Wilde's is a better LED mask. And if you have a sort of more heart-shaped face, then maybe CurrentBody is. These are investments, and it's about whether you're prepared to invest in your skin and use them. You know, if you've spent all that money on it, use it. Now, one that is the most expensive, and I'm going to show you now, and this is like £1,800, so it's like the Rolls Royce of at-home LED, is the Flexor. And it comes with, it's Dermalux is the brand, and Dermalux is a brand that does professional machines in the salon. So that's what it looks like. And it comes in this thing that you slot it in. I haven't brought it up. But I always have been told that with these, you need the lights to be quite close to you. And when I do this thing here, like this, I feel the lights aren't that close. So I actually keep it flat and then I put it on. I might be lying in bed and I'll just sort of have it like this. So it's a little bit, do you see it's a little bit closer like that? I wear goggles for sure. I will do this, I think it's a 30-minute cycle, so I do it for an hour. And I do it sometimes when I'm listening to a meditation or when I'm listening to a podcast. I probably do it once a week, and I do the other one once or twice a week. But when I'm very tired, I do it as well. I really notice a difference in my skin, I have to say. It's a different thing from skincare. And when I do it, I have a ritual. I will use, tiptoe in, I use an exfoliant like this, because I want my skin to be really exfoliated when I use it. I don't ever use their products because I just think, well, I know why, because the ingredients in ours are 100 times more effective. So I'll put on tiptoe in and I'll put on plump up and then I'll go under it. Some of them do a biocellulose mask that goes with it. CurrentBody do. But I find if I put that mask on, a biocellulose it looks like watery gel, and it allows the LED to go through the skin. You can't do any other mask with it. But I find their mask ingredients are not for me, so I prefer to do plump up. That's just my personal choice. But I do believe, emphatically, having used LED for about 8 years, ever since they very first came out, that I think they're good. So you can use it on bare skin LED, it's fine. I like cleaning my skin properly, exfoliating my skin, and then putting on some plump up, because I just feel from that I get an even better effect. All right, so are you ready to go now to microcurrent tools? All right, so microcurrent tools, new face. We always get to this, don't we? And FaceGym Pro. Now, I'm really sorry, I don't have the price of them. But maybe, Shana, you could find that out from Molly now, the new face price and the FaceGym Pro price. That would be helpful. Now, they both come with gels, and I do think it's good to do gels. I sometimes do a aloe vera gel when I've got nothing else. But, you know, when they come with it, use it. Why not? So I'm going to use the new face Aqua Gel. This is a hydrating Aqua Gel, and radio frequency gel is another one. So that is the one I'm going to use later because I have a radio frequency tool. So Aqua Gel, I'll just use that from New Face. Now, there we go. The thing is, it's a hydrating gel. I wouldn't keep any of these on my skin afterwards. I would go back to my normal skincare routine. I'm literally using it as a current conduit because you need the current to have something to go through on. Now, New Face have redesigned their tool. That's what it looks like now. And you can go up or down in the noise. And FaceGym, you press this, and then you can go up. I now go to 10. I've done it for a long time. So that's got 10, and this has 3 options. Now, when I put them on, and FaceGym have now, they've had this one for a long time. New Face have changed theirs because they had a bigger one and they had a travel one. And I would always recommend you to get the travel one as an introduction because it was much less than the new one. And I'm sorry I don't have the price of this new one, but I'll find it for you. FaceGym Pro here, it's £575. The first wave is low frequency to deliver an aesthetic feel. The second wave is mid frequency. And the third wave is high frequency. So they have different frequencies. Now, what you're meant to do is do it slowly. I always do it too fast. And you feel, when I go to FaceGym, I do feel this when they do it. And I always try and do it the same way, that you feel your mouth sort of go, like you've been to the dentist and you can't move it. And there is a strength to these microcurrents. Again, only worthwhile if you use them. If you don't use them much, a waste of money sits in the drawer. When I go here, I can feel, if I have it on too high, that it pulls my eye a bit. So I always turn it down a bit when I go nearer the eye area. And I'll also have it lower frequency when I push up. Now, I do like with both of these tools, oh, I have turned this one down too. This one feels stronger now. There we go. I know I need to put more product on. So New Face is less. FaceGym Pro has gone up by £100 actually. And I think you've got a larger amount of frequencies on the FaceGym Pro, but if you're coming to buy one and you're not like a fanatical skincare expert, I would go for New Face. And if you're a sort of fanatical skincare junkie, I would go for FaceGym Pro. if you're just thinking, I'd like to try microcurrents and I'm not quite sure about them, just don't spend all that money on it. You can use them in the morning and night. I actually, oddly, use them in the morning because sometimes I feel I wake up and I just feel very tired, or I feel I've just slept badly and it just lifts my face and wakes it up. And so I probably use it 2 or 3 mornings a week, and occasionally if I'm going out for an event, I will do it. All right, so that gives you the idea. It's very therapeutic. I'm just doing it here, chatting, like we're sort of chatting together, but it's very therapeutic and it feels good. Now, Foreos, let's just talk Foreos. You've seen me use these, and Foreo have like 20 of them. I mean, I have so many now. I've used forever this Foreo, and what I'll do is I'll put on Better Off, which is our cleanser gel, and I will use this if I want to just do a kind of face wake up moment, giving yourself a sort of facial massage as you cleanse. And I kind of like the vibration, using it only on my face. And I just do feel, because they are silicone based, and the Clarisonic, which actually was taken off the market, but the Clarisonic I never liked as a assistant in cleansing your skin, because I felt you could really get bacteria in those bristles, and especially if somebody had acne prone skin, really bad. Whereas this, because it has these silicone, one piece, nothing can get caught up, you wash it through and it all comes off, and it's one piece, it's not attached, it's not a bristle put into a recess, which allows for bacteria to grow. So I love it. Now, they brought out recently this other one, which is combining, and this is really where, do I believe it, or is this like a little fad? And I'm just going to get the price of it for you first. You might have it, Shana, the the Foreo, which has, and also they have a baby one of these to travel, by the way, which I absolutely love. But the Foreo, I did have the Foreo, yes. So there's a new Foreo. It's called the Bear. There we go. And it has a microcurrent facial toning device with intensities. It's got metallic spheres that go against the face. Now, you cleanse and dry your skin thoroughly, and then you apply a serum, and then you press the button, turn on and off. So this one you're using as a facial toning device, and it has these red things in it. I personally just love the classic clean your skin Foreo. All these other ones, like when you put infrared on and it's that little and you use it for a few minutes, I just don't see how it's going to work. Now, there's another one here. There's some really weird ones. Okay, let me get on to this, because this, I've got to say, I don't love, and I'm sorry to say it, but I don't love it. This is the, and I've really tried last night to think, am I using it incorrectly? But this basically is by FaceGym. It's low voltage electrical currents help lift, strengthen, tone the muscles. Now, I just think the positioning is weird, and quite a few of these are made for the companies, and a few of them are bought from the Far East, where I think there's face shapes that are different. But I put this on, it heats up, this one. This is just making little clicking noises. The thing is, the positioning of it is troubling me, because I feel that it's like, where do I want that stimulation? I feel I need to press it down to be on my cheekbones and be working. And if I let go, I just don't know if it's on my skin in the right way. But what it's meant to do, electrical muscle stimulation, low voltage electrical current, helps lift, strengthen, tone the muscles. Okay, but I don't know which muscles it's toning. That's the thing. Anyway, it's something that was sent to me, and I'm trying it, and I'm just not getting it yet. I might go back to them and just say, I want to understand it. I think I have it on upside down. Do you? But this is the positioning for the nose. Like, I mean, like that. Then I'm Batman. I did follow the instructions. I'm hoping I did it right. All right, now we're going to go on to microneedling. Now, microneedling I do. And I've got to take off what I've got on my face. But actually, no, I'm going to show you another. I'm going to show you LYMA. Now, LYMA is another really expensive tool. And I still have people say to me, is it worth it? And I have struggled with LYMA, but I still reach for it at certain times. But would I spend what it costs? Because I was sent it, and I don't know if I would. Now, it is £1,999. It's an at-home laser. Now, when you have laser in a clinic, depending on what kind of laser you have, you could be spending anywhere between £400 and £3,000 because there's all different lasers. This is a medical grade 500 watts laser, safe to use at home, no downtime, no pain. It targets wrinkles, pigmentation, thread veins and scars in a matter of weeks. The laser works cold to penetrate deep into the dermis, delivering 100 times more transformative powers than near-infrared LED. So when I do this, I actually just have something on my skin. You don't have to, but I do. I'm just putting some more Trinny on. And you turn it on like this, and you just do like a few passes. So I go quite slowly because I'm thinking to myself, this is a deep wave LED. I want it to penetrate, and I want to give it time to penetrate. So I don't do it fast. And I might do like 5 like that, and then 5 the other side. I do on my forehead. I just move up slowly like that. And also, when I'm watching telly, I do it on my hands. Now, I haven't done it on my hands for a while, and I've got some age spots there. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe that would be a test. Nearly £2,000. I just don't know. I don't know if anyone has bought one, but this is like the price of a second-hand car. I didn't buy it. I was given it to use. That's that. Now we're going to go the other end of the scale and talk about microneedling. I love microneedling. I've done it for years. I believe in it strongly. But lots of people are trying to make microneedling sexier, and I'm going to really have a candid conversation about where I think that's going. So FaceGym have done this device. And this device, it's a bit complicated, but I'm just going to show you what you do. It comes with some ampules that are in there, and it comes with some needles that are here. So what you do is you take off. So this is like a thing with sort of, I don't know if it has air in it, but you pull this out, take the device. No, I keep that on, and I take off the base. I take an ampule. I kind of sometimes like things that are quite technical to do. Take an ampule. This is sort of some vitamins. And then I pour the ampule in there, like that. So shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, like that. Then I attach that to here, there, there. Then I take off the lid, there. All right, so I've got that there. Then I press it. Ooh. All right. And what it's doing is there's 0.25 needle in there. Now I'm going to get one out earlier and dissect it, because I really want to understand this needle. So there's the needle, and what's meant to be happening is the needle is pushing in and out. But I feel it now. If I go around my lip, I feel it. So I think you go gently around your face. You're also getting this product in as the needle is just, I wouldn't say damage. I mean, at 0.25, that's a very, very small needle. And when you talk about needles, it's usually the depth of the needle. It's called the FaceShot, £215. So it's a microneedle. You get the device for this, and then you get 3 needles with this. I wouldn't call them needles. I just call them, they're like they are. When I do this, I'm thinking, is it breaking the skin? Am I getting that gentle piercing of the skin? On a 0.25, I'm getting a little prod, but because it's in this machine, it doesn't feel like a microneedle. So maybe you will be more careful. The product's going in at the same time. That's nice. So it's interesting. The point of microneedling is that you damage the skin so it repairs itself. And you stimulate collagen, because collagen after the age of 25 doesn't really like to do anything unless it's attacked. And we lose 1% of collagen a year. As we get into menopause, we lose 2% of collagen a year. So if you get 50, you could have lost 40% of the collagen in your face. So anything you can do to stimulate the collagen in your face is a good thing. And, you know, retinoids stimulate collagen, peptides stimulate collagen, those kind of ingredients. But tools do also. LED stimulates collagen. So really, in a way, all these devices are about collagen stimulation using one technique or another. So I kind of find this, nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Stop. There we go. It's a new way of doing a microneedle. Now, there are lots of other microneedles. I've got some here, Swiss Clinic, which are about 100 or 90 pounds. They have a very heavy base, 0.25 needle, or this might be more. So generally, when I do microneedling, I like to have a product that I put on afterwards or before. So before, I tend to do a PHA. I wouldn't do anything stronger. And I just do feathering motions. And I think for me, I like going back to an old-fashioned tool. And I'll go stimulate back and forth like that, gently. And just work over my face. And then at the end of that, I'll take some Plump Up and I'll put that in. That's probably a 0.25 needle. So it's just going to help the product go in a little further. There's one more thing I'm going to talk about, which is great, and I do think it's worth doing, are all these things which you can put in the fridge. If you wake up with a puffy face in the morning, then these can be really good. And Icy Globes by Farm Girl, these I think are these ones. And you can have a facial oil on before or whatever you want to put on before. But if you keep them in the fridge, you're just going to have a nice coldness on your skin, and it will, if you've got puffiness, it will help to slightly bring down any inflammation. So I like the feeling of it on skin. Even this one, which hasn't been in the fridge, it just feels cold. So I like that. And you can go around here. You know, you've got to be the kind of person who really is gentle with your skin. I'm quite rough with my skin, but I still love the feeling. It's just, yeah, it has a place definitely in a skincare routine. Then there's another one here, and I don't know where this is from, but anyway, there's another one. And then finally, what I love and what I've used for years in terms of facial tools is Gua Sha, but I haven't got them here. And Gua Sha, there's one for the eye here, like that, but I don't have the other one. So they are the heart-shaped jade tool. I get them from Hey You, and I do lymphatic facial massage with them, and I do think those things are really good. Are you feeling, I'd like to do something, I'd like to try something? Let's hear your thoughts. And I would just put my makeup on for the day and then get out the door. For those people who are watching who think I can't afford any of this, facial massage technique will really help you. And you can consider just introducing that, and it costs you your fingers just doing the work. So I always start with my little scissoring like that. And I just want to get that oxygenation and stimulation to my skin. You can see that massage just gets a little bit of redness there. Then I like to do my lifting of my cheekbone, and I just really get my hands very gently, and I just do this for a few minutes. I also like to get the lymph working, and sometimes I start with just going round the lymph nodes here and then at the back, and then also taking it down at the back, because you also have a releasing there. And then I'll go and do some lymphatic around here down to my clavicle and releasing. And this can be great. And the AEIOU that I spoke about at the beginning, that can be great too. So don't feel that you can't get great skin without a really good skincare routine and using your fingers. But if you have the money and you want to sort of accelerate some things, I think LEDs are great. They really are. And they'll give you that sort of added bonus of a sort of glow to your skin. And if I was investing in something, that's probably the first thing I would invest in. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm just getting dressed for the day now. All right. Bye.